All right, so this will be step 7. So this is for, I'm laughing at my boyfriend. So this is the Nessie Glossy Cosmetics contour stick. So when you have a contour stick that has this white piece to it, a lot of people throw it away, which is still perfectly fine. But if you do happen to keep it, it keeps the product creamy and keeps it from drying out. So I like to do simple contouring. I don't like to do like dramatic type contouring at all. I'm just not into it. So for the nose, instead of doing like a long dramatic line that's going to be hard to distribute and blend, I like to focus the contour right here, right in the middle of the nose, but as close to the middle of the nose as I can. So if it's in the middle, it'll be easy to distribute up to the inner corner and then down the rest of the nose. As far as the contour here, you want to focus the contour, and everyone's face is different. My face is round. Some people have oval, some have a more square face, some have like a diamond shaped face. So the best way to know what contour, where to place your contour, depending on your face shape, it depends on what you find online, to be honest with you. That's where I go to. You know, if I'm sick and I don't know what's going on, I call it Dr. Google. You know, when I'm like, oh, I need some makeup help, I go to Makeup Maven Google. You know, like I go to Google for whatever or whatever search engine that you use. So I like to take the contour, and for my face shape, I go right to where that little piece is for the ear, the cartilage or whatever the proper name is for it. And I want to make sure the contour stops here where it lines up with the sharpest part of the wing and the outermost part of the brow. So you have the outermost part of the brow, the tip of your wing, and then right here where the contour is. So that's where your contour wants to stop. You don't want to bring it all the way down to under your eye. It just won't look right. You just want to create a lift to the face, and bringing it down too far can actually, I don't know, it just changes the look and it's just not going to look as great. So I do like a little bit of contour here and a little bit there. So I'm just using the circular part of the stick to place the contour. See how it lines up? And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Just a couple dots. You can make them a little more warm if you need to, just like that. And you know, for this is just for my face shape. I consider my face as round. So then I'm going to take the contour stick. I'm putting a little bit on the temple here and a little bit on the temple here. Because I mean, sometimes I have taken the contour and put it all across here, but then it's harder to blend. So if you put a little on one side, a little on the other side, it's easier to distribute and create that dimension to bring more light to the middle of the face. That's why you keep the outer part kind of dark, and then it brings light to the middle of the face so you can see the effects of everything. I don't like contouring the jawline for whatever reason. It's like even when I blend it and everything, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. So the whole point of people contouring their jawline is to create more of a elongated look. So that way you don't see the double chin or, you know, anything like that. But I really don't mind having a double chin. It's part of life. Nothing is going to be up and snatched and beautiful all the time. So I just, you know, keep that out altogether. So I focus on contouring here around the edges of the hairline, the nose, and then right in this area here. So once I'm done mapping out my contour areas, you can take a tighter brush or like a fluffy brush like this one, whatever you use for your cream contour or your powder contour. And so instead of kind of lifting up, I actually like to press this into my skin like this to my boyfriend just cannot let me do a successful video. So I'm pressing this in like so. So see how it kind of marries into the skin? It's creating warmth, but it's not a harsh line. Some people, if you have an angle brush like this, you can turn it to where the bristles face downward, and you can push this product upwards if you want more of a lift. but I personally think it's easier to just press it into the skin. And I do the same thing with the contour that I put at my temples. I'm just taking it and pushing and pressing and going up into the hairline, just like your foundation went up into the hairline. You want the contour to go into the hairline because see how it's darker here and then lighter here? The contour creates dimension to where the light is more right here in the middle of your face. So I'm taking the contour that was at my temple and I'm just taking it and distributing that contour to the rest of my face. And it's nice having this large fluffy brush because while it's blending into the hairline, it's also blending away any harsh line that may form because you'll have contour here and then you may see like a line here. So that's why it's important to use like a little bit of contour, unless you want that dramatic effect. So if you want a dramatic contour, be prepared to blend, blend, blend. So that way everything is flawless and together the way it's supposed to be. There's a little contour here. I'm taking this brush and I'm pressing into the skin. And I'm just kind of bringing it up. You can press up like this, like actually drag it upwards, or you can press and you're pressing and bringing it up towards the temple. And for me, this is just a lot easier to create warmth to the face. So after you're done doing contour around the hairline, at your temples, and also here in the cheek area, now you want to do the nose. So I think I totally forgot to grab the brush that I was going to use to contour my nose. So I'm just going to use my concealer brush. So I have the two lines here right in the middle. And I'm taking the concealer brush and I'm able to blend up here to the inner corner of the eye where it kind of meets the eyeshadow. So it creates that V. So I'm blending down the nose. And then I'm doing the same thing to the other side. And usually I use like a eyeshadow brush, and the specific eyeshadow brush that I've noticed works is the Bullet brush. So it's a fluffy brush that's dense, but is compact enough to where it can move the product and get it to where you want it to be, but also blend at the same time. So it's moving and blending all in one. This would have been a lot easier if I used the actual brush that I wanted to use, but I was switching up brushes because I was washing some brushes and then trying to get some other brushes to use so that way it didn't have any residual product on it for these videos. So there's a nice simple little contour there. So we contoured up here, we contoured in the cheek area, the temple, and then also the nose. I don't do the jawline, it's just like not my thing. But that is the end of this video. So this is step 7. So there's 4 more videos ahead. So I will see you at the next video.